YouTube, how is everybody today? I hope you're all having a pretty good day and staying warm, all this good stuff. Y'all know that, you know, here we do a lot of videos here in southern West Virginia, you know, hillbilly country, that kind of thing. And I'm guessing that a lot of you have probably seen and heard and seen videos, probably seen some of our videos about some of the flooding that's gone on down here in southern West Virginia. And we wanted to kind of come out and we want to try to use the platform, if we can, to maybe do a little bit of good. You know, I mean, if you have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube and you can't use that platform for something good, what's the point, right? Well, y'all know how anytime there's a natural disaster or something along those lines, everyone's all the time quick to show the floodwaters, the devastation, you know, all of that sort of thing. But it seems like it's the people who usually, you know, the people behind the scenes, that the ones that are affected and that sort of thing, that tends to get left out. And that's what we're doing here today. We're making sure they're not left out. We've kind of already teamed up with a guy named Jeff Davis, who owns Sport Outfitters not far from here. It's they have trail riding cabins. You can come down and rent their cabins and, you know, go riding, trail riding in the mountains, that sort of thing. And we partnered up with them. We're trying to get some. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Doing good, brother, doing good. Trying to maybe get some funds together, get some supplies together for a small devastated community not far from here called Marbone Creek, or Marrowbone Creek, as you know the sign says it, but here everybody calls it Marbone. But anyway, it's sort of an overlooked community. From my understanding, they had a bunch of peanut butter and a bunch of bread dropped off, and that's pretty much what they've had since. So anyway, we're trying to get something gathered, get some stuff gathered up, and, you know, work something with Jeff Davis, and, you know, getting trucks ready to go deliver the stuff. But we also, this right here is the Williamson Field House, and there's Van Zant ball field. I can remember playing ball there when I was a little kid, playing on a football team. But anyway, this is, like I said, this is the Williamson Field House that has been converted into a makeshift shelter. The town of Williamson, this is the Williamson Park Board owns this. It's the city of Williamson. And this big ball field here, and, you know, the building here associated with it has been converted into, well, it's basically a refuge. You know, you can come here and, you know, kind of stay. It's a shelter, you know, with heat and food and stuff, you know, for people who lost everything, who've literally lost everything, you know, in a flood. Your entire house floated away. But here in a minute, I'm scheduled to meet the director, and there's people coming in from all over the place, even on a day like today. It's 20 degrees out here right now, guys. It's 20 degrees. How hungry would you have to be to come out and brave 20 degrees and rotten roads? I mean, this is a good road compared to what I just came down. This is a good one. But anyhow, we're going to go in here, and I'm scheduled to meet Jared here pretty soon. So he's going to kind of explain to you guys, you know, exactly what's going on here, you know, what they're doing and how they're trying to help. Inside here, inside the old building, and I can remember playing here too when I was little. I set up right there many years ago, back in the 70s. There was a circus here, and I can remember watching the elephants. I can remember watching the elephants right about there. But it's used for a little bit more of a somber occasion today. As you can see, there's all kinds of clothing up on the bleachers. You know, anybody that needs clothing. There's food, mops, brooms, all sorts of cleaning supplies, all sorts of stuff like that. But I just spotted Jared. He's over there. So I guess I'm gonna go find him and, you know, see what's going on. Okay, guys, we are inside, and we've done a little bit of talking, and got with a few people. Sorry, I'll try to keep it close so y'all can hear. I am with a young man named Specialist Fink, who is from, where'd you say you were from?
Charleston.
Charleston, that's what I thought you said. And they brought these guys in. They're staying over in Logan and coming down here and loading trucks and hauling stuff and doing all kinds of stuff for the community. And we're just going to kind of have Mr. Fink here explain some of the stuff that they're up to, what they're doing. What are you guys doing down here?
The biggest thing is making sure people have access to the supplies and resources they need. Yesterday we drove to Huntington, picked up a lot of food from a pantry up there, driven down to a town that was very much in need of it. Other than that, we're doing things like debris cleanup. Just
yeah, I've seen that.
pretty much doing what we can to help the area recover from the flood.
So I noticed your board over here. I was kind of curious about your board there, the missions and stuff.
That's more so just so the people in charge can keep track of who's going where, which vehicles we're using, that sort of thing. Absolutely.
Just so you know, thank you from a local. Thank you from a local. You know, and I'm sure a lot of y'all out there too. You know, the guard. I was instructed that the guard is not supposed to ask for help or anything like that. You know, it's just a thing. But I can. if any of you out there and you've got something you can spare, you can maybe help these guys out, help the community, come on down to the field house, give them a hand, bring it with you. I'm sure they'd love to have it, and they will make sure that it gets to the right people, the people who need it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Specialist Fink, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very much
Absolutely.
a pleasure to meet you, and very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Like I said, I bet that young man's parents are very proud of him, aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Guys, now, this right here, this is Jared Dean. This is the guy that I was telling you about. He's the cardboard director,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now,
Slash emergency shelter director.
Emergency management director,
Yeah.
he has taken point here at the field house to help with all of this stuff. And we just thought that we would kind of get up with Jared and kind of, hear about what he's doing and, what, if any of you would like to help, how you could go about it and hear it directly from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Fire away.
Hello, everybody. So as you know, really on February 16th, the county was hit hard with flooding. I quickly mobilized the field house in conjunction with the Mingo County Commission and honestly the state to open up the historic Williamson Field House as an emergency shelter, and now it has logistically turned into the county's distribution center. So what we're doing here, we actually have two distribution centers. One is the individuals and families. We have an intake system, so if people have some immediate needs, need family food boxes or cases of water, you come in, give your information, and then we send you on your way with some products. The other system we have in place is a partnership with the mayors and the fire chiefs. So what they do is they contact 911 to request supplies, and those orders get handed down from 911 here to the center, and then we logistically provide those logistics to get that product to those fire departments, or they come and pick those items up. So if you're a church or if you're a food pantry or a community center, we actually encourage you to work with your mayors and your fire chiefs, because we're using those fire departments as sub-hubs to our main hub. And so the area folks in around those fire departments in those areas can go to those sub-hubs to pick up products.
Right, or drop off?
Or, well, the field house is the main hub.
This is the main drop-off.
The main drop-off here.
Okay.
And then, the fire chiefs and the mayors request pallets of water or whatever from the hub to come to their hub to be able to feed into their smaller communities right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I noticed you've got all kinds of food and cleaning supplies and all sorts of stuff scattered around.
We do.
Do you have enough? That's a good question.
No, we always need more. We do run a tight inventory system here, so everything that is donated in is put into an inventory system, and then it's logged as it leaves the building as well. So, all these requirements are handed down from the federal government and the state. So we have to keep track of, volunteer hours. We have to keep track of all the donations that's brought into the facility.
Right. So do you know do you have any idea how many people have been in, or would you know that?
I haven't gotten those updated numbers today, but I would say it's a few thousand that we've been dealing with here since Sunday.
I can see that. I drove by yesterday; it was packed,
Yep.
and I would imagine the snow today kind of probably.
It does, but we have communities that are in need of things, and so the central hub here, the distribution center, is providing products throughout the whole county to the smaller hubs.
Okay. So there's smaller ones that you're working with too, not just the fire departments?
No, the smaller hubs are the fire departments.
Okay, I got you.
Fire departments are town halls, so those are the two drop-off locations, either or of how those mayors and fire chiefs set those up.
Okay. You're doing a good job, man.
Well, thank you.
You're doing a really good job.
Thank you. Yeah, if anybody, if there's any organizations or anybody that wants to donate product or pallets of water or things like that, they can reach me at 304-785-7602. And we always appreciate everybody's prayers and support. And, we're just trying to love on people and care for people. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's a good outlook to have, man.
Absolutely.
That's a really good outlook to have. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel free to say that again if you want to.
We're just loving on people. That's it.
That's really cool. Yeah. It really is, man. You're doing a really good job, and everybody, the guardsmen. I mean, you can see they're running all over the place, and
they are. The guard is providing essential services for us. They're running recon.
Oh, you're fine, guys. Go right, make yourself right home.
They're running recon missions for the county. They're also helping distribute products that some of our other drivers might not be able to get to. So they got a little bit different equipment than what we got.
What about rescues? Are they still?
In the beginning,
Specialist Inc. said that they were still doing a few rescues from time to time.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the National Guard has been deployed to do rescue missions. The DNR, law enforcement, they were doing a lot of that stuff.
Okay, so they're handling most of that as opposed to. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting to know.
I'm glad you stopped by.
Well, I don't want to hold you up, man. I know you're very busy.
Yes, very busy.
Very much appreciate your time.
Appreciate you too.
Much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Great job.
All right, thank you.
Great job.
See you.
Okay, now you kind of got an idea. Like I said, this is kind of the side you don't normally see in natural disasters. Like I mentioned earlier, you see the flooding and you see all that stuff going on, but you very rarely see behind the scenes in a recovery effort and gathering food up and delivering stuff. Look at that, buckets and buckets of stuff. But we'll just kind of wander around just a little bit and kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on. And like I said, if anybody wants to help, you've got the phone number now. Give Jared a call, and there you go. But I noticed back here along the back side, look at all these empty boxes that they've been delivering. Sorry, get out of your way. Empty boxes everywhere that they've been handing out, delivering. All kinds of food, grapes, potatoes, just all kinds of food scattered everywhere on pallets. Mops, brooms, baby food, everything you could possibly imagine. Just in short supply. Need more of it is the only problem. This one's a bread pallet. Look at this. A few loaves is all that's left. Apples. Some stuff is obviously in short supply, isn't it? You can see the bread. Bread's in short supply. But it's really cool to see your community come together, and do something like this when when something happens, you know, when disaster happens, it's good to see your community, you know, kind of come together and do something about it. Makes you feel good. All right, I'm gonna go outside a little bit and kind of look around, and we'll kind of see some of the operation, what's going on outside. But like I said, you can see there's clothes and all sorts of stuff just scattered around. Busy, busy people. Busy, busy. All right, let's wander outside and we'll kind of look around some of the trucks coming in and out and kind of show y'all some of that stuff as well. So there you have it. You know, it's one of those things, y'all know how it is when natural disasters strike. And I just want to say that, you know, hillbillies catch a lot of crap just for being from the area, you know. I'm sure y'all have heard the terms, but I can honestly say that I've never been more proud of my hillbilly brothers, ever, and sisters. Never been prouder of y'all. You're doing really good stuff, trying to come together to help your friends and neighbors and do something good for a change, you know. All right, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get out of here. I just wanted to kind of bring y'all along and show you some of this stuff here, some of the recovery efforts going on here in hillbilly country, and some of the unsung heroes, you know, like Specialist Fink and Jared and all the other people that are down here trying to do something good, you know, some of the unsung heroes, and point them out. Anyway, good job to everybody. The National Guard, thank you. You guys are doing a really wonderful job. Thank you to everybody. God bless, and we'll see you guys next time. Leo out.